No Bigfooters or Sasquatch were harmed during the filming of this video. Just their pride. Oh, hello, my little Squatch monsters. Welcome to the Off the Rictor Christmas Holiday Special. It's the first of its kind, you know. Oh dear, look how cold it is outside. Look at all that snow. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Perhaps it's because I'm going to read you a Christmas classic, a poem from the Squatchmas Carols for Bigfooters book. 'Twas the night before Squatchmas. Now gather round, little boys and girls. Gather round. Here we go. I shall turn to the page. It's an awfully big book. 'Twas the night before Squatchmas, in the cold moonlight. Not a researcher was stirring in their habituation site. Diane's stocking was hung with care at the gifting stump in hopes that Saint Matt Moneymaker would soon be there. Cliff Barrickman was nestled all safe in Bigfoot's nest, not realizing he was contaminating any potential DNA test. And the Bluff Creek Project, in all kinds of weather, took pictures of ferrets, still can't get it together. When out on Bluff Creek there arose such a clatter, I sprung from a dirty bookstore to see what was the matter. Away to the creek, I flew like a flash. I knocked over Stacy Brown as he was hiding his stash. Ooh. The worst part about it was hearing Steven complain. Oh, it couldn't be any worse than the whining by Jamie Wayne. Oh. When what to my coalition eyes should appear but Rick Dyer the hoaxer, the most hated man of the year. With Biscardi as his driver, he acted a dick. Bad word, you know. With Biscardi as his driver, he acted a dick. Where was I? With Biscotti as his driver, he acted a dick. It's a bad word, you know. In a moment, I knew it was a dirty trick. More rapid than Patterson, the Bigfoot times came as Dyer whistled and shouted and called Bigfooters by name. Now Richter, now Lederman, now Gimlin, now Meldrum. On Derek, on Bobo, on Shelly and Ketchum. To the top of the bookstore, to the top of the hoax. Dash away, before a Bigfooter strokes. Oh, children, what is that? It sounds like we hear some tapping on the window. Could it be a Bigfoot? Let's see. Don't look out the window, boys and girls. It might be a Bigfoot. And do you know what the Bigfoots do to bad boys and girls? They eat them. Hey, my little Squatch monsters, it's time to shake up the Bigfoot community. This is Off the Rictor, Season 3. Bigfoot's your forest friend? Are you kidding me? This is a show where I roast Bigfoot attention whores and hoaxers and Bigfoot superstars. Like me.
He looked like a Neanderthal man with a lot of hair. About 800 pounds. Massive.
Oh boy, here we go. Make sure your seats are raised and tray tables locked in the upright position.
And the ultimate goal is to put good solid evidence that the forest people are alive and well. And
you want your Bigfoot video to be seen? Now's your chance.
Oh, God. Bad.
Let's be honest here, guys. I refuse to believe in Bigfoot.
See? He just confessed! Rictor is a liar and Rictor is a hoaxer. He doesn't believe in Bigfoot! Ah!
But I think it's real. Not because of these stupid white people making Bigfoot videos on YouTube. The truth with Sasquatch lies with the Native Americans. And it's my job to point out the Bigfoot bullshit. My little Squatch monsters, our first video to shake up on this Off the Rictor Christmas holiday special is by the legendary Tim Fasano. He's looking a little green these days, don't you think? Looks more like Shrek, in more ways than one. Right, boys and girls? Yes. For instance, where's his neck? Anyway, the video is called Midnight, Christmas Eve, Bigfoot Hunt. And does he find the Bigfoot? Let's see.
Hi, Tim Fasano reporting from the field. And I just want to let everybody know that it's Christmas Eve and we're on a Bigfoot hunt.
Why is he talking like that? Doesn't make sense.
We're taking a slightly different approach tonight because of the holiday, the spiritual aspect of it. George was telling me that it's a known fact among some people that at midnight on Christmas Eve, that animals will go to their knees and pray.
The only thing that's going to be on their knees in this Christmas Eve video is Tim Fasano with his Bigfoot friend George. Yes, perhaps perhaps the lack of a neck will give George deeper penetration. Oh, God. Sorry, children. It's a bit adult, you know. I don't think Tim is only on his knees for his friend George on Christmas Eve. I think he's been blowing the Jolly Green Giant.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
For once, it's not me.
And we've seen some animals so far tonight, and hopefully we find some deer moving around. And maybe we could prove that this hypothesis is actually true. And we may find a skunk ape along the way. But anyway, again, I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Next video, please. Next video. Oh, children, look who it is. It's Shelly Covington-Montana, one of the only women Bigfoot researchers out there. She won the Dedicated Researcher Award from the International Bigfoot Conference in 2017. Well, in this news clip, Shelly Covington-Montana, her last name Montana has been dropped. And she is no longer a Bigfooter, boys and girls. No, she calls herself a wildlife enthusiast. You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, with a Texan accent, Shelly Covington-Montana. But let's watch the video, boys and girls. Let's see what this legendary dedicated Bigfoot researcher has to tell us about the Sasquatch.
ho, ho, ho. More than 50 years after it, some say it was caught on film. The creature known as Bigfoot is still capturing the attention of many. Hundreds flocked to the 2018 Texas Bigfoot Conference in Jefferson just last month. CBS 19's J.J. Maldonado met with people who call themselves Bigfoot enthusiasts and the search for Sasquatch.
Wildlife enthusiast Shelly Covington says there's still much to be proven.
Bigfoot is like cancer, in my opinion.
Did I just hear that right? Bigfoot's like cancer? Rewind.
Bigfoot is like cancer, in my opinion.
Shelly, honey, fire your writing team. Bigfoot's like, okay, boys and girls, I'm going to say a lot of bad words, so you better cover your ears, okay? Are you kidding me? Shelly, fire your writing team. You're smarter than that. Who the would say Bigfoot's like cancer? Give me a ass break. Oh my God. Do you know how offensive that is to hear someone say Bigfoot's like cancer? What the you are from Texas. Oh my God. And you got the dedicated Bigfoot Researcher Award from 2017 from the International Bigfoot Conference, and you say Bigfoot's like cancer?
Bigfoot is like cancer.
Bad Shelly. Oh, you're a bad little girl. Oh, no, I can't believe, what the hell? Jesus Christ. My mom had lung cancer, and pretty much that's what killed her in the end. A lot of people have had cancer. My grandmother had cancer. They never saw Bigfoot. My mother never saw Bigfoot. Hell, I'm probably going to die from cancer. Cancer of the from listening to this bullshit.
Bigfoot is like cancer, in my opinion. Everybody either knows someone that's had an encounter or they've had one themselves.
As an invited guest speaker at the conference, she's heard countless stories of sightings, even admitting to having one of her own.
Look at that. And I can hear it moving, and then I hear that weird popping, almost like a pop you can make with your mouth. And then it walked out. Whatever it was.
Whatever it was, it was cancer, because everybody's seen it. It's Bigfoot. And it made a popping sound.
And then it walked out. Whatever it was.
As the daughter of a retired narcotics DPS officer, she knows the game, gathering evidence like audio recordings and DNA samples.
If I come back with a video of how I collected, the hair and what my process was, and I only bring the facts to the table, not my opinion. Because the majority of what people call is evidence is really circumstantial evidence.
Didn't she say earlier that Bigfoot's like cancer in her own opinion, but then she's not bringing her opinion? I'm so confused. She's bringing facts?
Bigfoot is like cancer, in my opinion. I only bring the facts to the table, not my opinion.
This is what you call a burning train wreck. Flying across the railroad, traveling at an incredible rate of speed.
She spends months in the Pacific Northwest, returning to areas said to be stomping grounds for the creature.
I'm with a group of people who I work with in depth now that are what I would like to call mentally disciplined. They don't put the emotion behind the research.
I thought she was going to say mentally disabled, because it's about right. But then again, Bigfoot's like cancer. You too could have cancer and have a Bigfoot sighting.
Back in Texas for a few weeks, she'll review her findings. She'll also speak at conferences and hear more Sasquatch stories from different folks.
People want to be believed, and they know what they experienced, and it couldn't be anything else because they were there. And they get very complacent with, I've been raised in these woods all my life, I know that wasn't a bear. That doesn't do the species any justice.
Oh God, you're so sweet, and you're so good at slinging the bull. People can be stupid, people can be misguided, people can be believing what they want to see. Their eyes can be playing tricks on them. You know this. Girl, I know what you're doing. You keep doing it. You're good at it. Sling that bull. Shelly Covington without the Montana. No longer the Bigfoot researcher, but the wildlife enthusiast.
As another conference wraps up, the question remains, does Bigfoot exist? And can you prove that he doesn't? Searching for Bigfoot in Jefferson, Texas, J.J. Maldonado, CBS 18.
Our last but not least video to shake up is none other than Thomas Sewid. Boys and girls, do you know who that is? He is a Native American from the far-off land called Canada. And in Canada, they call their Indians First Nations indigenistic people. Indigenous. Whatever. And Thomas Sewid here was also interviewed by the woo-woo Patrick Epistemon. Patrick believes Bigfoot's your forest friend, but we'll save that for another video. Now, boys and girls, we're gonna... Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, I got a present. Oh, Thomas Sewid has sent me a present. Oh, Thomas, you shouldn't have. Oh, it's this lovely packaging. Oh, I just don't want to mess up the paper. Oh, dear. Can I open it now? Should I? Oh, let's see. What could it be? What could Thomas Sewid have sent me? Oh, look! It's a box, and it's already opened. Thomas is known for opening boxes, you know. Oh, let's see what's inside. Boys and girls, look! It's a book. The book is called How to Open First Nations Burial Boxes by Thomas Sewid, a how-to guide. Oh, what else is inside this box? Native American headdress. Oh, looky there. This was worn by Chief Koopa Koopa from the year 1622. I didn't know they had plastic by then. Oh, is this an indigenistic burial box? Thank you, Thomas. Oh, let's watch the video. Whatever you do, don't Google his name, guys. Just saying. He's in hot water with his tribe. But I'm not here to air dirty laundry or anything like that. He should be in hot water because he does a blog talk radio show called Monster X, but we won't talk about that. That's where he should be in trouble for. Yeah.
Hey, this is Patrick Fismon of the Bigfoot Portal at the 2017 edition of the Sasquatch Summit at the Connaught Casino and Resort. I have here Thomas Sewid. And Thomas is, you're from Vancouver?
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island, Ape Island.
Oh, some people call it Ape Island.
No, is that a derogatory term?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I know a few people that act like apes. No, it's actually Vancouver Island. I'm from the Kwakwaka'wakw First Nation, which is a tribe made up of 16 smaller tribes. And Kwakwaka'wakw, this simply means the Kwakwala speaking people, our language.
Okay.
And we're situated from roughly Courtenay, Comox in the central eastern part, all the way up to the top end, the north end of Vancouver Island, and across east to the Smiths Inlet, and all the way down the mainland to the mouth of Butte Inlet. And in the middle of all that is the Broughton Archipelago, which is my tribe's traditional territories. I belong to the Mamleacha and the Kwekwasilanuk tribes.
Okay, interesting. So you come at this whole Sasquatch thing from a First Nations perspective.
A First Nations perspective, because I was born and raised in Alert Bay, then moved to the city, Vancouver, back to Vancouver Island. But I was always in the bush, and mainly in the mouth of Knights Inlet, which is the Broughton Archipelago, my traditional territories. But what brought me into this is I kept hearing people referring to the Bakwus as my tribe Sasquatch, and it's not. The Bakwus is a spiritual creature which is bipedal, covered in hair, small. Other tribes speak of a similar animal, creature known as stick figures, or stick people, or little people. My tribe, that spiritual creature, is the Bakwus. The big one, male and female, Chonakwa.
Okay.
Male always has a mustache. You only see it during our potlatches or in galleries and museums from the old times. And of course, if you're a Kwak-Walk and you go into potlatches, you will see it from time to time in there. But you'll always see the female version carved on memorial poles, welcoming poles, house posts, masks in galleries, and that's the main one people have come to know in our tribe. Is
Sorry, children.
research Sasquatches, they'll see things about Chunakwa, and that's our Sasquatch.
Interesting. Why is the female depicted more often than the males?
The male is the most valuable crest to have, and every crest has a position. The top of the tier is the Chunakwa, you know, and it's so held in high regard, but the male even more. So sacred, you only see it in our great ceremonies of potlatch when it's used at a certain part for when someone becomes a chief. And, you know, it's sacred to us.
Okay, it's a sacred thing. So, I know you probably can't speak for everybody, but can you give us a sense of how the First Nations people view the non-First Nations people's view of Sasquatch? I mean, are we completely off base or?
No, I hear respect. You know, right across the board, the spectrum of Sasquatchology, I call it, goes from one area.
Did he just say the word respect?
I hear respect.
How ironic. The first meaning of respect should be, don't open your people's Indian burial boxes, maybe. But you go ahead and tell us what respect is all about in regards to your people.
Goes from one area where the people who believe in portholes, mind speaking, jumping in and out of UFOs, cloaking. That's one area, which I'm not a part of. I'm at the opposite end of that spectrum, and the critterists, I call it. The ones that believe that these things leave footprints, harvest food, poop in the forest, have children, and they can't do any of that spiritual stuff. And it's a critter, just like us as humans, or a bear, or a deer. It's just another critter in the forest.
So how does that differ from the smaller version that you said was a spiritual version?
That's a whole different area.
That's a whole different
realm.
Bipedal, but it's a totally okay. So a whole different realm, even.
Yeah, it's from the spiritual realm, and best place. Like even I made the mistake when I was younger. You know, I'm a human. I make mistakes.
Oh, he makes a lot of mistakes. Just don't get your picture taken when you're making a rather large mistake where you get your title taken away by your tribe.
But out of respect for the other 650 some odd tribes.
There he goes again, saying the word respect as if he knows what the word means.
But out of respect. What I'm doing is going out with Sasquatch Island, our television show.
That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And there's nothing wrong with that. He would like to make money. Absolutely. He'd like a little bit of fame. Nothing wrong with that.
Respect.
Once again, Rictor has to be quoted as saying, be authentic with your agenda. But then,
respect.
No one likes the word truth when it comes to Sasquatch, or apparently the word
respect. When you hear a tree knock, that means you stop, turn around, and go back where you came from. It's them telling you, we don't want you hairless bipedal creatures here. Me and my family are here right now. Respect.
Oh, children, that is the third time he has said the word respect.
Respect.
Oh, he sure throws it around like as if he knows what it means.
Respect.
Well, we all make mistakes. Some of us even have our picture taken while we're making a mistake. Oh dear.
The non-Indian reaches to us Indians and starts showing that they're willing to share the God Almighty buck with us. Then you're going to see respect shown.
Oh my gosh. Now he said it a fourth time, boys and girls. Dude.
Respect.
Thomas.
Respect.
When I personally found out about the Indian burial boxes being opened for tourists for them to take pictures, I was really disappointed. But not as disappointed as I was when I saw the photo of him standing next to one in his little cute Kupakapa costume. I'm not even going to try to say that name right. Kupakwa, Chippequetic. Koopa Koopa. I'm not being disrespectful. That's your job.
It also could smell. You smell that?
Yeah.
No, seriously, smell.
No, I have, a horrible sense of smell.
Can you smell it?
Oh, my little Squatch monsters. That smell? I can smell it too. It's a load of Sasquatch Island manure. That's called Bigfoot bull, boys and girls.
We understand that maybe the tree knocks means stay out. You know, we don't know what it means.
Oh, no.
So do you see more?
You don't know what it means because you're a Caucasian.
Right.
We know what it means.
Right.
It means stop, turn around, you hairless bipedal creature, get out of here.
He just went there. Oh yes, he did. He pulled the race card. He tried to silence Patrick Epistemon because Patrick is Caucasian, aka white. Gotta take off the earrings for this one. Okay, and I'm gonna have to put on my reading glasses. Look, you indigenistic First Nations wannabe Native American Native Americans, Caucasians, African Americans, and homosexuals are all in this together. Simply because there's no body. There's no Bigfoot body. There's no proof of this even being real. For all intent and purposes, it could be all just one big giant con job from you Native American First Nations people. Fact. Don't get me started. However, I do think Bigfoot's real. And the truth with Sasquatch lies with the Native Americans, not this First Nations indigenous wannabe from the land of Canaria, boys and girls. Oh.
Hey, Tom Sewid and Patrick Epistemon.
Sasquatch Island.
You guys take it easy. Thanks for watching.
Since the Monster X Blog Talk radio show doesn't seem to vet their hosts very well, perhaps they'll have someone else be a host on their show, like Rick Dyer, the infamous hoaxer, who doesn't have any respect either for the Bigfoot world. You don't see Rick Dyer opening up Indian burial boxes, do you? But then, he'd probably take one on tour, charge you, and actually make more money than what Thomas Sewid was probably charging when he was letting people take pictures inside the boxes. Anyways, well, be sure to join Thomas Sewid's Facebook group, Sasquatch Island, and tune in to his Monster X Blog Talk radio show. Maybe he'll give you the same respect he gave his own people. Oh, rule number 1. Don't get caught opening Indian burial boxes.
Respect, 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 respect.
Lesson learned. And now it's time for Richter's Hate Mail Off the Week. Let's see who's been naughty or nice. Well, for this Off the Richter, I've decided to change things up a little bit. 'Tis the season to be jolly and spread love and goodwill toward all Squatches. So I'm going to read some love mail that I've been receiving lately. The first one comes from Jody Cook, and Jody says, "Thank you for speaking the truth." And then I got another one from Mark Carroll, and Mark said, "Sir, you've restored my faith in humanity. Thank you." And most recently, I received a message from Celia, and she said, "God, I love your stuff. Always entertaining. Thanks, man." Not everything is hate in the world of Bigfoot, and I'm not always on everybody. This is meant to be fun. On this Off the Richter Christmas holiday special, we got to shake things up a little bit with our favorite Texan Bigfoot wildlife enthusiast, researcher, Shelly Covington-Montana. And then, my little Squatch monsters, we had the little green giant himself, dwarf, Tim Fasano, talking about animals being on their knees on Christmas Eve, when it's him getting the deep penetration. And then last but not least, my Squatch monsters, we had to take a look inside the Indian burial box of Monster X Radio and see Thomas Sewid in there talking about respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Well, he's now Aretha Franklin.
Respect.
So it was more like B-U-L-L-S-H-I-T. Well, that's it for this Off the Rictor Christmas Holiday Special. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, and tell me who do you think I should shake up on the next Off the Rictor, and give me a thumbs up. Share me on your social media. Hell, let other people enjoy the gift of Rictor this holiday season. Till next time. Dashing through Bluff Creek, I heard a Bigfoot shriek. What'd your film Patty? She told me it might speak. Bells on trail cams ring. Flying orbs are bright. What fun it is to shoot a Squatch and bring home proof tonight. Oh, Bigfoot smells, gifting all the way. Oh, what fun it is to cloak in a Bigfoot sort of way. Hey, Bigfoot smells, gifting all the way. Oh, what fun it is to cloak in a Bigfoot sort of way.
That scared me. I don't know. Listen, I have to get it on tape.
Okay, that last clip there where you hear a lady, that scared me, and she says, I have to get it on tape. She recorded that with her iPhone. Wow.